provoke her, it's okay for them to call her an MF. But the minute you say the N word,
you racist. You racist.
Racist? That's I am racist.
So idiot for
And
real.
you are an
You racist. You racist.
you.
You racist.
I could play that all day. Yeah, up yours. That's right. Fucking Somalis. You bastards were starting with. You were sexually harassing her.
You racist.
All you damn invaders.
That's I am racist.
So idiot for real.
No, we'll just say you're a preference. You prefer to be with your own kind, like zebras prefer to be with zebras, right? Dogs mate with dogs. Cows mate with cows or bulls. Pigs meet with their kind, right? Mate with, I should say, and hang out with, right? There's a herd of deer or a flock of seagulls. A herd of deer? Well, you know, a deer family. You just, you're no more racist than any other colored, any other person. Any other person on earth. Black, white, Asian, doesn't matter. Everyone has their own preferences. Right? Asian neighborhoods, black neighborhoods, right? White neighborhoods. It's called tribalism. Don't apologize for that. These bastards, these invaders that are calling you names and starting in with you and saying, well, where's your hijab? Oh, you think you're this and you think you're that because you don't wear a hijab? They're the ones harassing you. They're the ones that are the racist, and they're the ones that are invaders. They need to go back where they came from.
Racist.
All right? You're not here the right way? They need to be deported, period.
You racist.
She's serving them the Cinnabons. By the way, keep eating those Cinnabons, dumb bitches. That's a glazed diabetes is what you got. So yeah, keep eating that.
You
See what I get you, dumbasses.
You racist. You racist.
Racist? That's I am racist.
So idiot for
And
real.
you are an
You are an idiot. No,
I
I'm
am
not.
racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful.
You ruin your life.
Don't be
by the way.
disrespectful. What everyone likes, so a lot of these news rags like to leave out is the fact that they started in with her. This is Crystal Wilsey. She's a Cinnabon employee up in Wisconsin. I don't know if any of you pay attention to this. It's a couple of days old, but I wanted to cover this. I really did. This is from the New York Post. She's an employee or was an employee with Cinnabon. By the way, way to go, Cinnabon. You gone woke too, right? You gone woke too. You took these invaders' side. These Somalis. Most of them, I think, 75% of all the invaders are on food stamps or on government assistance as they refuse to assimilate into this country, as they break into this country and then have the audacity to the host country to try to force their will upon the natives. They want to bring their third world shit here to America. They left third world shit. There, I said it. That's what it is. They left their countries, if you even want to call it that, Somalia country. It's a fucking war zone. But it's not just them, but we're going to focus on them because that's what this pertains to. You leave your third world S-hole, you come here and want to turn Minnesota, Wisconsin, into our country basically, into an S-hole like yours. It's kind of like the libtards. You know, they get tired of they're so stupid they don't realize why they're leaving the left coast. It's because they turned it into a shithole. They turned it into an absolute shithole, right? With their ways. And then they want to go to places, a conservative state like Texas, like Austin, and turn that into a fucking shithole, just like these Somalis do, just like these other invaders do. I call you an invader if you came in here the wrong way. You're a criminal. I've covered this for years. You come in through the border, that Beijing Joe Biden, another criminal, and Kamala, the so-called border czar, never been down to the border, but what does that matter? She said, I've never been to Europe either, so what does that matter? Left our borders wide open. I covered this. Other channels covered this. You saw different parts of the, I think it was, what was it, the military with their bulldozer lifting up the barbed wire so the invaders could get in. Right? Remember that? The invaders within. And they come here to give, for the gimme-that's, the handouts. And they come here not to assimilate, but to just leech off the land, these invaders. They're not here to wave the American flag. You've seen even these ones that come from Hispanic countries, or maybe in Mexico, waving the Mexican flag, but you ain't waving the American flag. You come into America, you better wave the American flag or get the fuck out. You go to any other country to live, you better start waving their flag, not your own. And damn sure don't bring your ways to try to force your ways upon the natives. You need to assimilate. If you go to Vietnam, start assimilating. Wear the round, the rice paddy hat. You better start getting acclimated to their culture. The same thing when you come in here, but that's not what they're doing. They're coming here and they're saying, put on your damn hijab. We're going to bring Islam into every damn home. And this is what they're doing. They're going from city to city, infesting it and taking it over. And that's how you take over a country without a single shot fired. You just infiltrate. And of course, the enemy was within to allow them in here to begin with. And we've already went over that. Until there's no more land to conquer. It's a wrap. That's what their goal is. And so this is an example, I guess you would call it a microcosm of how they want this treat everybody in America. Force their will upon you, their Muslim ways. Listen, you want to be Muslim, that's on you. But damn sure don't be forcing and trying to force this shit on businesses, on employees, or anybody else in this country. If you keep that to yourself, if someone wants to convert to a certain religion on their own, by their own volition, then so be it. But don't be coming to damn establishments, people's workplace where they're serving you, such as this, the Cinnabon place here in a mall in Wisconsin, and harassing the employee because she's not wearing the hijab like you like your women to wear. All right? She's not a Muslim. Stop forcing your shit onto her. And so she's sick and tired of it. Everyone's sick and tired of shit. There's fatigue of these invaders. There's invader fatigue we have. We have pants on the ground fatigue. You name it. You name it. The fatigue is real. And you're starting to see it boil up more and more. Because this shit's been festering for a long time. People, particularly white people, are sick and tired of this shit. They're sick and tired of being trampled, their rights being trampled, sick and tired of being called racist, sick and tired of being harassed, yada, yada, yada. Okay? I just saw, what was it? Was it in California where, it was somewhere where a black guy, or was it up, no, it was up there. Was it Wisconsin or Minnesota? It was somewhere in these, I think, libtard area where a black guy was harassing a white guy, starting in with him. And then he started, I think he started stabbing him. And then after he was, the black guy started stabbing, the Groyd started stabbing the white guy then called him the N-word, that magic word that just triggers him. But the news want to spin it by saying, oh, he was justified in stabbing the white guy because the white guy called him an N-word first. No, he didn't. The 13% that are causing 50% of the crime started in with the white guy and started stabbing him, from what I remember, and then the white guy called him the N-word. Kind of like here, she eventually calls them the N-word right here after they started in with her. She's had enough. She's had enough. That fatigue.
You're talking about respect? You're talking about respect? You are fired from this place, motherfucker.
And the thing is, these invaders conveniently started harassing her, and then after she's had enough and started doing this, F you, fuck off, she's basically saying. Show me some respect, damn it, she said. They turned it on at that point when she's flipping them off. But they didn't show them harassing her, saying, where's your damn hijab? Oh, you think you're better than everybody else? Let's play that again. This is not the full Monty. There's a longer one out there where it shows him say, I think there's a longer one out there, a longer video.
You racist. You racist.
Racist? That's I am racist.
So idiot, for
And
real.
you are an
You are an idiot. No,
I
I'm
am
not.
racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful.
You ruined your life, by the way. Oh, you're talking about respect? You're talking about respect? You are fired from this place, motherfucker. You're not gonna be working here.
Suck it.
Look how you look like. What's wrong with you?
Sick of it. We're sick of it.
Ugly bitch.
We're sick of you.
This is the shocking viral video that got a Cinnabon employee in Wisconsin fired. In the disturbing clip that is spread across social media, an angry white employee hurls...
By the way, she's not a Trump supporter. The Quartering, if you're aware of that channel, covered this along with Salty Cracker. She's a Beijing Joke Burden supporter. She's a libtard. She's a liberal. But you know what? This is an example right here. Even liberals have had enough of the bullshit. By the way, liberals, you had Beijing Joke Burden in office for 4 years. Open borders. Y'all want to open borders. Well, your open borders just came to roost in your neck of the woods, and now they're harassing you at your workplace. See how that works? But even they're getting sick and tired of it.
You look like? What's wrong with you?
What the is wrong with you, you ugly bitch? Get the
Ugly?
This is the shocking viral video that got a Cinnabon employee in Wisconsin fired. In the disturbing clip that is spread across social media, an angry white employee hurls racist slurs and makes vulgar gestures at a Somali couple as they filmed her.
Why is that, New York Post? I like you. Most of the time it seems like you're right on point, but not this time. Why did she do that? She didn't just up and serve a heaping helping of Cinnabons, and middle fingers. All right? She didn't just do that and the DX suck it. She didn't just do that out of the blue. She was provoked. All right? She was provoked. It's not like this Somali couple was so wholesome walking through the mall and they said, let me go get the Cinnabon. Would you like to go get Cinnabon, my honey? No. They went there with a purpose. They went there to harass her. They said, where's your fucking hijab? These pieces of trash. These garbage pieces of crap invaders. I'm looking at a comment right here. Funny how they happened to omit that the two garbage Somalians walked in and began sexually harassing the woman and demanding that she cover herself with a hijab. To hell with these invaders and to hell with the Jays who own the treasonous media. That's what someone said, okay? They see it. They're sick and tired of this shit. They're sick and tired of the third world coming here and then trying to force their, not only sucking off the land, it's like sucking off the boob of America, right? Not only they're getting bleeding the all the handouts. They're here for all the handouts, right? They're not here to. They call them the libtard media calls them cultural enrichers, right? Cultural enrichers. All these cultural enrichers that invaded us for the last 4 years, very heavily. Of course, they were going through the border longer than that, trickling in here and there. But the last 4 years on the Biden, they were by the tens of thousands. I showed you the videos if you were paying attention. BitChute was paying attention. And they're here to, not to assimilate, they're here to do shit like this. Force their will, impose their will upon you, upon the Christian nation, or what was once a Christian nation, or what was left of a Christian nation. People don't want to wear a damn hijab, all right? They don't want to be Muslim. Keep that shit to yourselves. But they're so brazen. They're so emboldened after they got all the handouts from our government, and they're laughing at us as they do it. Then they have the gall to go to and say, wait, put on your hijab, woman. Where's your hijab? Fuck off. We're sick of this. We're sick of you damn invaders. We're sick of your nonsense, and we don't want you here.
This is the shocking viral video that got a Cinnabon employee in Wisconsin They
need to be rounded up,
in the
all of them.
disturbing clip that is spread across social
Listen,
media.
all these illegals, all of them that got here, especially these fraudulent ones. Isn't there a lot of fraud in the Somali community up there, right? In Minnesota? They need to be rounded up. I saw Cash Jordan. He showing them, I think it's ICE agents going and rounding them up there, the criminals, the ones that committed fraud. Well, I have a video coming up concerning that. I think you want to stay tuned.
Media, an angry white employee hurls racist slurs and makes vulgar gestures at a Somali couple.
You're not
as they
showing the
filmed
whole
her.
thing.
The woman behind the counter was identified as 43-year-old mom Crystal Walsey from Oneida, Wisconsin. The clip was posted by one of the customer's cousins, Sabrina Osman, aka Skylight.
How do we know it's a cousin? All right, how do we know? This happened today, December 5th. I don't know why it's doing that. December 5th, 2025, in the Cinnabon in Bay Park Mall in Ashwaubenon, Wisconsin. My husband and I were out shopping and decided to stop at Cinnabon for a quick treat. As soon as we walked in, we could tell the atmosphere was not welcoming at all because of her facial expression and her attitude. You got a facial expression already, so who has the attitude? You can have, you're reading facial expressions and you already got this whole thing, that's a wrap, that this employee is going to start trouble with you. So then that gives you a right to go and start trouble with her instead? So if you walk an establishment and my face or someone else, the employee's face, is not to your liking, that gives you a right to go and harass them? Fact that noise. See the bullshit that's going on here? Oh, I saw her facial expression, so I knew right off the bat that she was going to start trouble with us. So we decided to start trouble with her. Preemptive strike instead. We have Somalia fatigue. We have infiltrator fatigue. We have invader fatigue. We have all these moochers off the land fatigue. We have pants on the ground fatigue. Lots of fatigue. Lots of fatigue. We have tyranny, state police fatigue. Lots of police state.
7373
I meant to say police state fatigue.
On TikTok. According to her, the dispute broke out after the customer asked the employee to add more caramel to her pecan cinnamon roll. The ugly incident went down at Bay Park Square Mall in Ashwaubenon, Wisconsin, near Green Bay on Friday, December 5th. Just a few days after President Trump called Minnesota's Congresswoman Ilhan Omar
this
garbage.
Piece of crap needs to get deported too. I'm tired of seeing the ugly face, this ugly raghead. I'm tired of it. All right, she's a liar. She's a piece of crap. She's not here. I never heard of it. You're from another country and you go to represent. You're representing our country, our citizens, but yet you're from this third world. It's just weird. This whole thing is weird. I want Americans born here and raised here to represent us. I want Chinese to represent Chinese. I want Indians to represent Indians. Italians should be representing themselves. French should be representing themselves. None of this crap coming from this place and that place and coming to represent French, because they're not going to represent the native people of this land. They're going to represent their own kind that have come here. And that's exactly what this POS stands for.
She's the first Somali American to serve in Congress.
Ilhan Omar is garbage. She's garbage.
I agree.
Her friends are garbage.
I agree.
His heated remarks come as feds crack down on a billion-dollar welfare fraud scheme, apparently carried out by numerous Somali migrants in the state. Amid the Cinnabon uproar, an online fundraiser supporting the...
She's actually, for a libtard, she's actually pretty cute, this one. So she got to start. Guess what? Cinnabon. Not only will it be hashtag boycott Cinnabon, you woke pieces of crap. Instead of putting these sexual harassers, Muslims, in their place who are harassing her for not wearing a hijab, you go and fire her. How's that going to work out for you when all of a sudden liberals and conservatives alike stop going to your establishment, stop supporting you, stop buying your crap, right? What happens then? Oh yeah, then you go, oh my God, we retract our stance. We're going to hire her back. Too late to apologize. Too late. The damage is done. Not only that, Give Go Send or whatever, a fundraiser was started for her, and I think it's well over $100,000 already. All right, many times over what she would make in a year. That's what she's got. Getting ready to line her pockets after this. Plus, she's kind of sort of getting famous there. And the middle finger is very symbolic of how Americans feel increasingly towards these invaders, these imposers, imposing on our land, came in the wrong way, invaded, they're criminals. You're here the wrong way, you're a criminal. You broke in our country, you're a criminal to begin with. Then you have the audacity to start harassing an American that's working, that's serving you, you fucking shitty Cinnabon, right? You diabetes on a plate. By saying, oh, you think you're better than us because you don't have to wear a hijab, and you're starting in because she's not wearing a hijab. She's not a fucking Muslim. And by the way, you're not going to Islamize every household in America. That ain't going to work. Increasingly, people are getting sick and tired of this shit. They're getting sick and tired of the degeneracy, and the imposers, the invaders, the leechers. Increasingly. This is not going to work out good for you guys. All right? So... just want to show you that. It's not going to work out good for you, invaders.
A fired employee titled
Keep Poking the Bear. Keep poking the bear.
$100,000.
Bro, what?
Cinnabon shared this statement on X. We've seen the disturbing video from the Cinnabon bakery in Ashwaubenon.
It should be disturbing. You have cameras there, Cinnabon? It should be disturbing that you had Muslims coming here sexually harassing this woman. Your employee. I think she's a mother of how many? 2 or 3 or something like that? But instead, you go and fire her. So let's hear what Cinnabon has to say.
Amid the Cinnabon uproar, an online fundraiser supporting the fired employee titled "Stand with Crystal" has raked in $100,000.
And listen, I don't agree with her. I mean, I wouldn't if I was put in that position. Her position. This is I don't unless she snapped. I wouldn't be flipping anybody off. I'd be like, okay, this is documented. This is recorded. Now I'm gonna take this to my manager, and we're gonna pursue this the right way. You want to come in and harass me? Well, I got it on film, and yeah, that's how I wouldn't have flipped them off on all that. But look at it, worked out good for her anyway. I mean, and it is pretty symbolic of how people are tired of all this shit. Seriously, we're tired of all this woke shit, this invader shit. This land is our land. This land is our land. All right, take your shit back to your own country, but don't come over here and try to turn America into Somalia or any other country for that matter. It's America, damn it.
Bro, what?
Cinnabon shared this statement on X. We've seen the disturbing video from the Cinnabon bakery in Ashwaubenon, Wisconsin, and we do not condone this behavior. The former employee was immediately
I condone. Well, you know what? I said I wouldn't do that, but I mean, I kind of condone it in a way because this sends a message to you. We're sick and tired of your shit. We're sick and tired of your invaders' shit. You come in here, you turn our cities into shit. You're leeching off. You're causing fraud, causing crime. I saw that there's Somalis literally like going around robbing cars and shit like that. Just crime, plenty. So I wouldn't have done that. I would have went a better route than that. But I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to fault her for that, flipping them off. I'm not going to fault her for that after they started in with her.
Terminated by the franchise owner.
Anybody that gets offended by this, that's a you problem. All right, that's a you problem. I'm not talking to BitChute because I'm mainly talking to other platforms like Fascist Book and Instagram. Because a lot of you out there are weak, always unfriending, unfollowing, and shit like that because you can't handle it. You just can't handle it. This is too heavy of a topic for you.
Do not reflect our values or the welcoming experience every guest deserves.
We're going to check in with the Charlie Kirk show.
I am racist.
So idiot, for
And
real.
you are an
You are an idiot. No,
I
I'm
am
not.
racist. And I'll say that to the whole
She says,
entire
I'm racist and you're an N-word. This is after they started in with her.
world. Don't be disrespectful.
You ruin your life, by the way.
Oh, you're talking
Bye.
about respect? You're talking about respect? You are fired from this place, mother. You're not gonna be working
It's
here.
okay for them to start with her. It's okay for them to provoke her. It's okay for them to call her an MF. But the minute you say the N-word, that's it. They are justified to do whatever they want to do. Just like was it that white guy that was the black guy was stabbing that white guy? It's in the news recently, and the white guy called him an N-word after he started getting stabbed by the black guy, the Groyd, right? And the media wants to spin it and says, well, he called him the N-word, and that justifies why he got stabbed. Oh, so we're stabbing over words? Seriously? You're justifying that, the libtarded media? And that guy didn't call him an N-word to provoke anybody at first. He called him that after the N-word started stabbing him. And that's what you are when you commit crimes like that. All right? It's called for what it is. Because, I'm not dancing around the issues. I'm not dancing around this shit. I never have on my videos, but all the more I'm not. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If you get your feelings hurt, that's on you. That's a you problem. If you get offended. I'm tired of everybody gets offended over every little thing shit, too. We have fatigue of that. Lots of fatigues going around. Lots of fatigue. I wonder why the military calls it what they wear fatigues, the army. I guess it makes them tired. It's so heavy. I don't know, but this shit's old, man. Way old. How many damn videos you got to see of cruise ships getting ransacked by a certain group of people, huh? And then you got these POSs that broke in this country illegally. I already went over that. And then they have the audacity to say, where's your hijab? You think you're better than us? You think you're better than us? Put on your hijab. Fack off. Sick of this.
Suck it.
Suck what?
Yeah.
Look how you look
Well,
like.
DX
What's wrong with
action.
you?
What's wrong with you, ugly
Ugly? Talking about ugliness?
Did I stutter?
Did I stutter?
All right. So this was obviously meant to make bad white woman, innocent Somali couple. But the bigger issue, Jack, and we only have a minute left, I wish we could have more time, is that these confrontations are happening more and more and more. And we're inviting these cultures and having these collisions.
And they're not here to assimilate.
Obviously, I wouldn't recommend acting like that. But what's really going on here?
What's really going on is that TikTok has created an inverted set of structure for bad behavior and quote unquote, we're going to catch people and cancel them. But the way that people are fighting back against this new cancel culture, I mean, this is like some, minimum wage employee at a mall. And obviously, and you can see the video before, we've seen this like a million times. They're clearly being harassed, and she harassed her to get content out of it. That's why they were filming in the first place.
Yeah, they harassed her to get a rise out of her.
Give, Send, Go. Last I checked, it's about to cross $100,000 for this woman because people are saying, look, regardless of whether we say we agree with what she did, this is how you stop cancel culture and this is how you reverse the incentive structure. Just stop harassing people at work. It's really that simple. Don't harass customers, but don't harass employees either, just because you're trying to get TikTok clout. And how many times have we seen people try to do that for TikTok clout?
So that's what it was. On top of trying to impose their Muslim will upon her, they also did it because of fucking TikTok. I am so over TikTok and the viral shit that's dangerous and all these idiots that go along with it. If you're on TikTok, you are a fucking complete moron. You are. You're dumber than a bag of hammers. It's freaking owned by the Chinese. Believe me, I tried it. I was for the longest time. I was resisting their constant bombardment of advertisements. Every time I got on my cell phone, always some popping up on certain apps. The app I use to record this constantly popping up on that, and after a while I was like, okay, let me get an account. Let me see what's going on. What's so what's so great about TikTok? Well, I got up to almost 9,000 followers in a year and a half, and then they took that account down. So then I started a second account, and they wouldn't even let that one get off the ground. They took that one down. So I said, you know what? Fuck off. It's owned by chinks anyway, fucking commies. So I don't want to be on there, and I don't suggest anyone be on TikTok. But you got a lot of dumbasses that are, and they do these challenges, they do these things for attention, right? For clicks and all that, for followers. It's retarded. It's unbelievable.
Over and over and over.
So let me get that last part. What you said.
How you reverse the incentive structure. Just stop harassing people at work. It's really that simple. Don't harass customers, but don't harass employees either, just because you're trying to get TikTok clout. And how many times have we seen people try to do that for TikTok clout over and over and over?
So there's that. But all these, you're coming here the wrong way, and then you have the audacity not to assimilate, to mooch off the land, and then the taxpayers, and then you want to do shit like this, harass Americans that are just trying to do their job while you're in our land illegally, because most of them here are illegally. What nerve, what audacity. Round up all these fucking invaders and give them a one-way ticket the fuck out of here. It's what I got for you. Don't be a troll out there. If you see a troll, say something. I am Oot.